My name is Bob Hanscom. I'm the Vice President of Risk Management and Analytics at Coverys. Healthcare lives in a world of fragmented data sets that we have a lot of intel, but the intel is not necessarily seen certainly not seen in a centralized sort of way, and it's not seen many times by the people who really need to see it. Malpractice data is one set of data. They are important signals that we need to pay attention to. Adverse event data, another set of signals we need to pay attention to. Patient complaints, another set of signals. As a subset of adverse event root cause analyses and all the work that's being done to really analyze those events, another set. And that kind of connects to serious reportable events, another set. So you have all of these sets of data that still need to be brought together into a central environment. They need to somehow be normalized so that they can all live together. They can have connectivity between them, or if there's not connectivity, they need to be understood that there's value still at understanding what's happening kind of in this malpractice realm. It may not necessarily relate to all the others, but still, you need to pay attention. If it's based on something that was very unusual, very odd, probably won't happen again, we'll call it a weak signal and we'll move on. If it's a signal that actually you remember that this was a factor, maybe it still is a factor, you're not quite sure if this problem's been solved, then call it a moderate signal. But if you think that this case represents and reflects something that actually could happen again tomorrow, and it could be a very, very serious set of outcomes, call it a strong signal. And if you're calling it a strong signal, then let's start really talking about how action could be taken to really do something about this. When I was at Crico, we definitely decided that we weren't there just to give out risk management advice. We actually said, look, wait a minute, our mission is higher than that. Our mission is actually a patient safety mission. We have data that can help with the patient safety journey that's out there, that hospitals are on, that the clinicians are on themselves, and that really became our opportunity, really to join forces on that front. And we've done a similar thing at Coverys. I would say that most malpractice carriers around the country now will say that they have a patient safety mission. I think it definitely now has become the language of the industry, nowadays, which I think is tremendous.